Yo, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of the SWES MLB on Wednesday, which means we got two live shows going live at 11:30 a.m. Eastern time to go through the MLB day games. There are, I think there's 6 or 7 of them during the day, and then we'll be live again at 4 p.m. Eastern time. We'll go through the WNBA with Chris B. Kappen, then we'll do the MLB night games. So 2 live shows on Wednesday. If you're able to make it, we'd love to see you in the comments. In this video, I'm talking Padres, Angels. Let's go.
Welcome to the SWES. The SWES. Hey, get the SWES.
All right, like I said, San Diego on the road here. Angels short, well, not even short, plus 125, dogs at home. Total sitting at 7.5. We got Dylan Cease on the mound for the Padres against Jose Soriano. Let's take a quick look at the spreadsheet, and according to the model, we got a slight lean on the Padres through the first 5, 2.39 to 1.72. Well, not even slight. That's a pretty solid lean. Final score, 4.71 to 3.06 Padres. So let's start with the matchup for Soriano against the Padres offense. Soriano's been great this year. On the season, he's got a 3.78 ERA, a 1.22 whip, and a 3.69 expected FIP. We have seen him start to struggle in his last 2 starts, though. He's got an even 6 ERA in his last 2 starts. And we're just kind of seeing a pattern here. This dude just really can't seem to catch a break at home. If you look at his numbers at home, he's got a 1.29 whip and a 3.24 expected FIP. Those are solid numbers, but he's got a 6.35 ERA in those 4 home starts. So runs just keep getting across, despite Soriano actually pitching pretty well. Now he's matched up against a Padres lineup, and this is the best spot to back the Padres bats on the road against righties. In the last 30 days against right-handed pitching, the Padres are 4th in WRC+, 9th in OPS, 7th in WOBA. On the season, on the road, one of the best lineups in baseball so far this year. 2nd in WRC+, 3rd in OPS, 2nd in WOBA. The last 12 righty starters to pitch against the Padres on the road, meaning they're at home, Padres are on the road, 59 innings pitched, a 7.63 ERA, and a 1.85 whip. So the Padres lineup on the road has absolutely hammered righty starters, and Jose Soriano just can't seem to catch a break at home. We also saw him struggle with the Mariners a little bit last week. So, yeah, I don't see any reason why the Padres don't get runs across on Soriano here. I like the Padres to score. On the other side, we got Dylan Cease pitching against the Angels offense. Cease has really been struggling recently. I mean, he started off the year great, 3.42 ERA, an 0.97 whip, and a 3.25 expected FIP. Those are his numbers on the season, but if you put his last 4 starts up against his first 8 starts, you just definitely see a drop-off. ERA in his last 4 starts, 6.23 compared to a 2.19 in his first 8. Look at the home runs, 1.7 to 0.4, whip 148 to 0.75. Now, if you look at the strikeout to walk rate, hard hit rate, and the expected FIP, those 3 numbers are pretty similar, indicating that he's definitely just had a lot of bad luck in his recent starts. So maybe the last 4 starts aren't quite as bad as we think. And if you look at the competition he's seen, if you look at the lineups he's been pitching against, maybe it starts to make sense. On the road in Kansas City, the Royals at home have been one of the best. They're actually the 2nd best lineup OPS-wise at home against righties. So that's a really tough spot. The Yankees, the best lineup in baseball this year. At Atlanta, always a tough place to go on the road and pitch. And then the Rockies. And the Rockies obviously aren't great, but they're 17th in OPS against righties, so there's definitely way worse lineups you could have seen. So maybe that's why we're seeing a drop-off in his numbers. This might be the perfect bounce-back spot because he's pitching against the Angels, and there might not be a lineup in baseball colder against righties than the Angels. In the last 14 days, they're 30th in WRC+, 30th in OPS, and 30th in WOBA against right-handed pitching. The last 5 righty starters to pitch against the Angels, check this out. So the last five righty starters to pitch against the Angels, 33 1/3 innings pitch, an 0.54 ERA, and an 0.54 whip. That is terrible. I mean, they are not touching righty starters, and you're thinking, oh, well, maybe they've just seen some elite arms. I mean, Waldron, Castillo, Miller, Wu, Keel. I mean, those are decent names. Those aren't Cy Young Award candidates. So Dylan Cease should be in a prime position to bounce back, and it kind of fits the mold here because Dylan Cease's been great against bad lineups this year. He's struggled against good ones. Against top 10 lineups versus righties, 5.96 ERA, a 1.59 whip, and a 3.97 expected FIP. So he's been getting hit up when he sees the top 10 lineups against righties. But the bottom 10 lineups versus righties, 2.33 ERA, an 0.52 whip, and a 2.11 expected FIP. I like Dylan Cease the deal here. And then when we get to the bullpens, I mean, it's hard not to give the huge edge to the Padres again. You can see in the last 14 days, the Padres 15th in ERA, 9th in WOBA, 9th in expected FIP. Angels 20th, and 29th. Padres bullpen has also been solid on the road in the last 30 days, 10th, 11th, and 12th. Angels bullpen at home, 26th, 17th, and 25th. And the Padres bats have also been much better at hitting bullpens in the last 14 days, 6th, 12th, and 11th. Angels against bullpens, 25th, and 25th. So even if you like Soriano to deal and you don't really like Cease, you can't argue that the Padres have the definite advantage in the late innings. I love the Padres here. I'm going to take the money line. I might lay, you know what? I'm going to lay the 1.5. Give me Padres minus 1.5. Prop Beaver's on it too. Looks like you can get it at plus 120 on ESPN Bet as I'm recording this. Padres minus 1.5. Like I said earlier, 2 live shows, 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time, 4 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. If you're able to make it, we'd love to see you in the comments. If you want my top bets or top bets from everyone on the staff here, or you want to get in on the betting league, and I will put a clip in right here to explain what that is. All right, got a quick announcement to make. Pretty excited about this. I've been trying to work it out, the details for it for a while. Was really trying to get it ready for football season, but I think I have it ready to go now. So starting Monday, we're going to have a weekly betting league in the Discord. So Monday through Friday is the quote-unquote regular season. On Monday, you'll be assigned an opponent, and it's you versus that person, 3 bets a person. Whoever has more earnings gets a win. Whoever has less earnings gets a loss. Tuesday, you'll be assigned a new opponent. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, so forth and so on. Now, at the end of the week, after Friday, the 4 people that have the best records, obviously tiebreakers would be overall earnings, would break ties, get to the playoffs, which is on the weekends. Saturday, there's 4 people that make the playoffs, 1 seed versus 4 seed, 2 versus 3. Sunday is the championship. Winner of that week gets $100. Everything resets. New league starts on Monday. So really excited about this. If you're in the Discord, it's free to enter. It doesn't cost anything to enter. But yeah, just want to let everyone know I think I have it ready. So Monday we'll be up and rolling. I haven't thought of a name yet, but I'll think of something fun. So yeah, if you want in on either of those, head over to KyleKirms.com, sign up for Sauce Network Plus. Let's have ourselves a nice Wednesday. Hopefully by the time you're watching this, I had a nice Tuesday. As of right now, I'm 1-0. I hit Cleveland, which was my full unit bet. I lost my Braves Red Sox under, not even close. That's way over. Look like I'm going to get the White Sox, but it's still early. They're up 5-0. So it looks like I'm having a good night, but there's still some action left. So hopefully by the time you're watching this, I had a good Tuesday night. Remember to bet responsibly, and I'll see you in the live show.